Hello, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for hopping on. Let me know where you're watching from. We are live in Puerto Morelos. Welcome, welcome. I just editing one of my videos here, and I kept saying Puerto Morelos the whole time. So I'm still learning, like everybody else. Not perfect, still learning. I kept pronouncing Puerto Morelos wrong. It's actually Puerto Morelos. I seen a lady commented on Facebook the other day. She says it's the colonial side, not colonial, or it's the colonia side, not colonial. Oh, I was telling Jennifer, and Jennifer's like, well, colonial is just the English way of saying colonia. Colonia is the Spanish way of saying colonial. So I just laughed. Anyway, don't feel bad if you're still learning Spanish, because it's a work in progress. That's for sure. That's for sure. And it takes a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of effort. We're actually going to go to Spanish class here on Monday. Let me know how the volume is if you could, if you'd be so kind. I might have to just check myself. Let me see how the volume is before I ramble on any more here. I don't have Jennifer here with me today to check on it for me. So we'll just make sure the volume is good before we carry on. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. I always struggle with the volume because you never know. There's a glitch on YouTube, or there's a glitch on my end, or God only knows, for some reason the volume doesn't work, or the camera stops working, or poor internet, or could be a number of reasons when you're doing these live streams. So welcome, bro. Yeah, sorry, I don't know where you're talking about. I know there's Dreams is over there. He's asking me just a few minutes ago, good resort in Huachuco. So there's Dreams, and I would have helped you out more, but I was setting up for my live stream. So Dreams, and then there's a couple of them over there, but Dreams is a ways from Huachuco. So, well, a ways from La Crucita. So it's not right in La Crucita. It's a little ways out of town. There's a few resorts over there, but right in town, yeah, I don't know. You'll have to search. Depends what they want, what they're looking for, what their budget is. So I know Dreams is pretty expensive, but like I say, it's there's another popular one too, and I just can't think of the name of it. It's over there as well. It's not far from Dreams. Secrets, that's the other one. Dreams and Secrets are a ways away. Hey, welcome, Chris. I was playing around with this media thing here, so let's see. Let's do where is it here? Oh. Welcome. I hope you heard that. It was pretty funny anyway. At least it was funny to me. Not everybody has the same sense of humor as me, though. So the drum roll was for you guys that have logged on and gave me a couple minutes of your life. I really appreciate it. So not too much news since the last live stream on Sunday, but we do have some stuff going on. Oh, yeah, there's a hotel across. Yeah, those are all hotels, though. They're not really resorts, but yeah, there's not much for resorts right around there, I don't believe. It's mostly hotels. And then that fancy beach club area, that's kind of a hotel resort too, I guess. Pretty high end, though. Yeah, those places are all pretty expensive. So yeah, not a lot for resorts, really, mostly hotels. So, and then obviously they have kind of like resort style with a pool and everything. But yeah, there's quite a few places around there like that. But the only real resorts I can think of is Dreams and Secrets. And then there's a couple more like out of town and up on the hill by the lighthouse. There's one. But yeah, like I said, it depends on what you're looking for. So, no, the Mission Impossible theme song. Yeah. welcome, Keith. Thanks for hopping on, guys. Really appreciate it. Yeah, so there's a variety of places where you can stay over there in Huatulco. Anyway, you just have to go online and look and see what they want to. I mean, what depends what their budget is. Really, that's going to be a huge factor. How much money they want to spend and where they want to be located, right? So, personally, I wouldn't want to be over at Dreams or Secrets because it's just too far out of town. I mean, you can hop on a taxi and come into town, but if you're spending that kind of money, I guess you're going to want to utilize the resort as much as possible and, pig out and eat and drink your face off since you're paying for it, right? Paying big bucks for those all exclusive fees. So, you know, personally, we've done that before, type of holidaying, the all exclusive, but I enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. Like it is nice, but it's nice to also just be in a hotel where you can go out and wander the streets and go eat at different restaurants. And because those resorts only have so many restaurants to pick and choose from, if you're there just for a week, it's no problem. But if you're going to be there for a couple of weeks, then yeah, it's just repetitiveness, right? Like the same restaurant over and over again. But you're just going to be there for 7 days, and it's usually not that big of a deal. But and it's nice if people that are working hard, they just want to relax and sit by the pool and drink and eat and swim in the ocean and relax. It's a great alternative. The all exclusive for sure. Jennifer and I, we used to come down here for 3 weeks at a time. So not at the all exclusive resorts we did it because we couldn't afford that. That was with our RCI membership. So yeah. Chris has got some answers there for you. Yeah, there you go. So there's a few alternatives anyway, but just like I say, the difference is: do you want to get off the resort, or do you just want to stay on the resort? How much money do you want to spend? It depends what you're looking for, right? So that's the biggest thing is how much you want to spend and what you're looking for. So it's been really cold here, so I'll just drop these messages up here quickly. So there's my bro. Welcome, Lynn, my brother, my youngest brother there in Red Deer, Alberta. Christopher, just outside of Edmonton. Welcome, my dear friend Christopher. Keith, welcome. Thanks for hopping on, buddy. Really appreciate it. The hotel across from the Holiday Inn. Oh yeah, I can't. I don't ask me, man. I can't remember nothing. But you remembered yourself. I'm lucky I can remember my own name. And no, it wasn't the Mission Impossible theme song. Thumbs up by Lynn, and yeah, that's the place there, Hotel Castillo. So you just get on Google Maps, and I mean the area is not that big. You can just type in Google search what resorts, hotel are around Huatulco, and it'll give you a whole slew of answers. And Google is a lot smarter than I am. So it remembers stuff. That's the biggest thing. I don't remember. Google remembers. So it's been cold and rainy here. I don't know what it's been like where you guys are, but it's been chilly and rainy here for the last little while. It was very cool. Like today was don't laugh, but it was 25 and I was freezing. It's 23 right now. Feels like 20. Oh my God, the real feel is 20. Holy Hannah. Here, let's bring this up on the screen so you can take a look at it. Just what you want to do is look at the weather with me. But hey, let's check it out anyway. Let's look at the weather together. Where are we here? Okay. Share screen. Share screen. Which screen am I sharing? Not that one. I got to pull up the weather screen here. There we go. That screen. I guess I should have had that open before I did that. I think I have to restart this now. Let's bring this up. Share screen. Share screen. Window. Oh, okay, there we go. Well, share a window. Same difference. So that's it there. That's the weather for the next few days here. Oh, there you go. Cool. So that's it, man. That's what we're looking at here in Huachuco. It's been cool. Like I said, I froze my butt off today at the pool. We were, yeah, see, it's 13. Like, it's only 20 here. The real feel is 20, man. Like, wow, not much difference. And I'm in the Caribbean, so, and I'm climatized. So we froze today. Like, honestly froze. Don't laugh. It was freaking cold, man. Like, I was cold. So we went to the pool and we had aquasize this morning, and the pool was freezing. Like at 9:30, it was cloudy. The sun didn't come out at all. It was cloudy. It never rained. It drizzled later on in the afternoon. Not a heck of a lot, but it did rain a little bit. And yesterday it was cold too. It was cool. And today, obviously, the same. So anyway, we froze in the pool. And once we started doing our exercise, you know, our moving around and, you know, our old people fitness in the pool. So that's every Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday. And we really enjoy it. And there's a lot of people there on Sunday, or sorry, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yeah, there was a lot of people there on Monday, and there was a lot of people there again today. Monday was packed. There was more people Monday than today. I think the cold weather kept a few people out, but there was probably 15 of us in that one circle pool at the one end. So there was quite a few people in there. But anyway, once we got moving, we warmed up. It was good. And then we had a lady's there visiting right now. I believe she's got Mexican background. I'm pretty sure she's got a Spanish accent, but she's doing meditation after the aqua fitness. So she's got one of those little what do you call it, the bowls that they hit with the bong bong and put it around. Anyway, she's doing that for meditation and then reading from her phone the meditation thing. So we're doing that. Well, when she started doing that for like 15 minutes, then I started getting cold again like everybody else. We're all freezing. So yeah, we didn't hang around today in the pool. Some of the aquasize was over. We got the heck out of there. So that's today. There's the forecast today. Let me just bring that down just a little bit so you can just take a look at that. So there you go. That's what we're looking at today. So it does say, did get up to 25, but the real feel on the other screen said it was 20. I don't know if it says that on here or not. I don't see it, but it was 20 for the real feel today. Yesterday was cold, same, 20, 25, same, 25. Both got 27 tomorrow. Now they've changed it a little bit. They're calling for rain in the afternoon. We got to get out and do some grocery shopping. I was hoping to take the bikes, but I don't know. We'll see. So up until Friday, we're looking at rain, 27, so it does warm up a little bit. And then again on Friday, rain in the afternoon, 12 to 6. I mean, only 33, 35% chance, 40% chance there, 41. But, and then Saturday looks good, Sunday looks good, and Monday looks good. So the long range forecast looks pretty good. Just got to get through the next few days here. So, but this could obviously change. So yeah, we all know how that goes, right? They can't predict the weather. That much we do know. Okay, so that's it. Get that out of there. That's the weather. That's what we're looking at. Brr, cold. Cold, 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 cold. Happy days. There we go. So yeah, not much of a difference compared to Edmonton, really, like 13 degrees, right? I see all the Northern Lights pictures there yesterday. The whole sky was lit up all over Canada with all the Northern Lights. Everybody that's Canadian, I'm sure your Facebook news feeds were filled with Northern Light views. Everybody was posting all the pictures from the Northern Lights yesterday. And I mean everybody. My feed was flooded with pictures of the Northern Lights. And then people were sending me the pictures of the Northern Lights on on WhatsApp as well. So, which whatever, that's cool. I like to see it. It's nice. Yeah, you guys are warm for this time of year for sure. So yeah, don't complain, right? Absolutely. Yeah, no complaints. And I'm not complaining either. I mean, the weather is the weather, right? I'm not here on holiday, so it don't matter to me. It's not like I'm going to be leaving in 2 weeks going, oh, darn, the weather was crappy, because I know in a few days or 4 or 5 days, a week, whatever, the sun's going to come back out and it's going to shine again. It's going to be nice and warm. And really, summer's not really all that far away. And then we'll be hot, 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 hot. And then we'll be complaining about the heat. So, super hot. But it's amazing how you do. Sorry, I didn't read your comment there. Use of summer here in autumn feels cold. Yeah, exactly. I was just going to mention that. It's amazing how you get climatized so quickly, right? Like here, after 6 months, I was fully climatized. And when we first moved to the Yucatan, I'd see the locals walking around in the wintertime. It was 24, 25 Celsius. And they've literally got on a toque and hoodies, and they're all bundled up. Like, they sell winter parkas here, for God's sakes. And I'm just like, really? You need a winter parka? But then after living here for a while, I'm like, okay, it drops down to 25, 24. Holy crap, I'm cold. I need a hoodie. So you really do get climatized rather quickly living here. It's quite amazing how you do get climatized so fast. So I know, and I was laughing at too, but you were cooking in the kitchen. The guy's in the kitchen cooking, standing over a stove with a toque and a hoodie. Like, cooking. That's funny anyway. And that's okay. That's a true Albertan right there. A true Albertan cooking with his toque and hoodie on. Right there, true Albertan. Cooking in his house, making sloppy joes in the frying pan with a toque and a hoodie on. That's full on Canadian right there. And if you would have had a beer in your hand, that would have been even more epic. Oh yeah, hey Colin, welcome, welcome. Yeah, it sounds like there's a cold snap all over North America here. So, yeah, the Northern Lights, they were unbelievable yesterday. Like, some of the photographs, my brother took some. He's pretty good photographer. My brother Everett, he took some amazing pictures yesterday. He seems to have a knack for photography. And I've seen some pretty nice ones. Other people took some pretty nice ones too. So yeah, the sky was sure pink. And plus, he's in northern Alberta, so he's up around Fawcett area, north of Westlock. So he's even further north in Edmonton. So be a little brighter up there for sure, a little bit. But it was all over for sure. People were making funny memes here lately. They're using AI and putting snow on the beach. Going at how cold it is. They're changing their photographs. They're touching them up with AI or whatever they're doing. Probably AI, and then making the beach look like it's snowing. That's how everybody thinks it's so cold here. But it is chilly though for us people that live here. And I can imagine how the locals feel. I just seen actually a picture. It said a native sitting on the beach. So it had a girl sitting on the beach in her winter style parka with furry boots on. Like, it was an actual photograph, and she was bundled up, staring out in the ocean. And then there was another split screen with a woman in a bikini running out into the ocean, and said, "Native in Mexico, tourist in Mexico today." So the tourists are running out into the beach. It's so beautiful and warm, yay! And meanwhile, the locals are like, "Frick, it's cold, man." And it has been cold. It's been super cold last couple of days. Cold for us anyway. Yeah, exactly. Just look out your kitchen window and see the northern lights. Yeah. Same with my brother Everett, and same with Nathan there up in the Peace Country. And Christopher too. He's out in the country. Christopher's got a really nice acreage outside of Edmonton. He's got a beautiful acreage. So same with him. You just look out his window there and see the beautiful northern lights there in northern Alberta. So that's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, yeah, I was up. I didn't see the lights either because I was sitting in this office last night till midnight working like a dog. So I was editing videos, and I think I told you before, but I'm editing videos for my friend Nathan. And then I had another gig for another guy here, editing some videos for him. So picked up a couple of jobs here. So I was doing that yesterday, and then plus my own crap, editing videos, and then yeah, between just working on YouTube and playing my war game, and then I play my city game on my little Amazon Fire Stick tablet that I took over of Jennifer's because Nathan brought her the brand new Fire Stick tablet because she really liked the Fire Stick tablet from Amazon. So she's got a brand new one. So I got her old one because her old one was good enough, but the memory wasn't enough for all the games that she plays. So she wanted to upgrade it. So and she wasn't able to buy it here in Mexico from the Mexican Amazon. So Christopher was nice enough to bring it to Jennifer, the brand new tablet, or not Christopher, sorry, Nathan, our dear friend Nathan. So that's awesome. So she's happy she has her new tablet since Nathan has been here, and I get to play with her old one. So, but mostly I was doing working on YouTube and then my video editing. So I spend, believe it or not, I do spend a lot of time working on all this crap. So it takes a lot of my time, which is okay because it gives me something to do. You know, I'm not filling my face with junk food or drinking my face off. I would never be a drinker anyway. Hey, welcome, Gary. Thanks for hopping on. Appreciate it. Here, let's do see if we can do a drum roll here for Gary here. Let me find that again. You guys are so important. It's you deserve a drum roll. Where are we here? Oh, that's up here. Just so stupid. Whatever. Oh, that's really a no-brainer. Oaxaca has the best food. Everybody knows that. Even the locals know that. The locals go to Oaxaca. They were talking about Cuetro today. I seen a thing on someone said, and I didn't know that because I heard it's pretty gringo-y there in Cuetro, however you say that. I'm probably saying it wrong, butchering it, but I guess it's pretty gringo-y there. It's a city, but someone said that the food's terrible, and I was reading through the comments, and even the locals joke about the food there. Apparently, how bad it is, and it's not that great. So I've never been there, so I don't know. I'm just going by what I read online. So if you can believe that or not, but there was a lot of comments saying that even that the locals, the Mexicans, make fun of the food there. How it's not really all that great there in Cuetro. So I've never been there. It looks like a beautiful place, but it's pretty gringo-y apparently. Well, like here is too as well. But yeah, apparently it's expensive, and yeah, the food's not that great. So I don't know. Oaxaca's got the best food though out of all the places that I've been. I can only speak from where I've been. So I've been all over the Yucatan Peninsula. You know, we've been to Chiapas. The food's pretty good in Chiapas. The food's pretty good in Veracruz. You get up into the mountains, into the smaller pueblos, the food's pretty good. You know, like in Oaxaca, the food was amazing in Oaxaca. But I think overall, even the locals contest to this. Oaxaca is known for its food, and Veracruz is known for its coffee. So Veracruz has amazing coffee because of the volcanic ash, because of the volcano, right? So the coffee in Veracruz is world renowned, famous there. You know, the coffee is absolutely amazing in Veracruz, and I can vouch for that because we lived in the capital city of Veracruz, and it was absolutely, the coffee was amazing, amazing. The food is pretty good there too, but Oaxaca is definitely hands down has the best food out of all the places that we've lived. So, and we've lived in a few places now. So, Haven't been really north too much. Mexico City's got really good food too. Don't get me wrong. Mexico City has some amazing food. It's a little bit. It can be pricey in Mexico City though. But if you go eat street food, I mean it. It's going to be cheap, right? You know. But yeah, the food probably. Well, some of the best tacos I've had has been in Mexico City on the street, most definitely with the blue corn tortilla. But yeah, hands down, Oaxaca's got the best food, in my opinion. And I think even the locals say that. So you have the locals are flocking to Oaxaca, right? Like the locals are flocking there for holidays, to Oaxaca City, to the beaches, just because it's so authentic and they've really kept their tradition, their culture there. It's so vibrant. And Veracruz is too, but Veracruz isn't really a tourist destination, no. But it's very authentic and very traditional, and like I can't speak highly enough of Jalapa, you know. So, but yeah, definitely for sure, hands down, Oaxaca's got the best food. The mole, I mean, people rave about the mole. I mean, I don't know. Me and Jen kind of have a Yeah, it's okay, but it's not like, oh my God, I got to go to Oaxaca. And my friend Jeff, he says the same thing about the Jeff actually jokes about the bread in Mexico. He jokes, so just joking around, but it's like, oh, let's get some dry, crusty bread. Like, where can I get some good bread? Some of the pan. It's like because they're dipping the bread in coffee. Like when they eat bread, they're putting it in coffee and sweet bread and stuff like that. But anyway, it's quite funny anyway. Jeff was a pretty funny guy. So, but yeah, we love the food there. And mole, I mean, I take it or leave it. It's good. It's messy. It's sloppy. It's okay, but it's not, I don't know. Sometimes I find it's overpowering. Like it's just too much. Like it's just too much. Like that's all you taste, right? Is the mole. Like it's okay. Like go and try it and but if you've never had it before, then yeah, try it. But I don't know. It's not I'm not big on it. Whatever. I'll eat it. Don't get me wrong. It's okay. But I'm not, oh my God, I got to find a place that has good mole because that's what I'm here for. No, that's not me, anybody. That's just my personal preference. So, right. We all have our own taste. So whatever. On target. Yes. On point for sure. And then the laugh. So, whatever, each their own, right? Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you like the drum roll. That's awesome. I'm glad you guys can hear it. That's funny. That's cool. Awesome. Well, I knew it's been there. I just haven't really played around with this too much. Kind of corny, but I'm kind of a corny guy anyway, so it suits my personality. So a little bit corny, whatever. Yeah, Oaxaca is known for its mole, though, for sure. Like it's famous. It's known for its food, really worldwide, right? Like I said, Oaxaca. They talk about the food in Mexico, and anybody who knows Mexico, that's the first state that they think of is Oaxaca. So that's part of the reason why we wanted to go there. Like the only reason we ended up in Veracruz because my friend was living there and he was posting pictures. My friend Josue, a local guy he's actually grew up in Cancun, very good friend of mine. I love him dearly. I met him in Merida, my coffee friend. He grew up in the resorts in Cancun, super nice guy, born and raised in Mexico in Cancun area. Anyway, he was living in Jalapa, and he was posting all these pictures. He's up in it's in the rainforest, right? And I'm like, man, where are you? Is that ever beautiful? He's like, oh, I'm in Veracruz. I'm like, man, I got to go there. It looks really nice. He's like, yeah, you should come here. So we're like, well, we're looking at the map. We're like, well, you know what? Me and Darryle, let's go to Veracruz for a while first, to Jalapa for a year. And then after Veracruz, we'll go to Oaxaca City, to Huatulco. We're going to Huatulco. But we ended up going to Puerto Escondido first, which isn't in Huatulco. It's in Oaxaca, but it's further north of Huatulco. So we're like, well, let's go to Puerto Escondido. So check that area out first. So we went there. And we fully intended on going to Huatulco eventually. But we wanted to check out Puerto Escondido. We lived there for a month in Puerto Escondido, a little bit over a month. And then from there, we went to Huatulco, and then 8 months in Huatulco. And then from there, we went to Oaxaca City, and we stayed there for 4 months. Now, we were going to go to Mexico City and live there for a while, but we opted to go to Oaxaca City instead of Mexico City, which I'm very glad we did, because that was right when all those protests were going on about gentrification and all that BS, and there's a lot of riots and shit going on there. So I'm glad we didn't go. So we just everything happens for a reason, and we ended up going to Oaxaca City, and I'm glad we did. So we were going to go to Mexico City and live, so we just kiboshed that. And we thought, well, we'll just go back and visit Mexico City again, right? So, but I did really want to go there and live, but wasn't in the cards. So, but we will go back there and visit again. So, there's no doubt about that we will. Oh, we have a place now, right? Like we signed a year lease here. So I was like, I'm gonna go grab a quick water. Just hold on 2 seconds, guys. Don't leave, please. I need water. I'm so thirsty. You got to stay hydrated living here. Yesterday, I hardly drank any water at all. I filled this up too before I started, but it's a small cup. I got to go fill it up again. Sounds like Jennifer might be home. I'll take you with me. Eating ice cubes here. I'll take you with me and I'll ramble on while I'm filling up my water. It won't take me long. Maybe I'll grab an ice cube too. Hopefully the microphone works. You can hear me. So we have a place now. Like we've signed a year lease here. Oh, I'm gonna close the doors open. Oh, Jennifer's home. Hello, Jennifer. How was your Bible study class? It was good. A lot of people. Oh yeah, cool. Cool. So yeah, we did sign a year lease, so we're all set here now. We're in a beautiful place. I'm gonna drop a video soon of our rental property here. I'm just catching up on my videos, so we're getting all caught up now. I've been dropping videos like crazy, giving you guys some bonus videos. I still got a lot of biking videos I gotta drop. So I'll be just gonna drop those as bonus videos for you guys. Let me know if you could hear me through all that. Hopefully the sound was coming through. I think it should have been though, because I wasn't that far away. I think these microphones are pretty good. So yeah, we'll get a video going of actually, I do have the rental tour of this place coming up real soon. I think in a couple videos, but we have our budget video we're going to work on right away. Like we're behind on the budget video, but we're waiting for a nice day because we want to shoot it outside by the pool. So I'm hoping this weekend we can get that done. So hopefully if the weather cooperates, we'll drop the budget video on Monday. I just uploaded Friday's video. So for you guys that are watching the live stream, I'll tell you, Friday's video is 2 Airbnb tours. A little bit of a longer video, 22 minutes, a little better than 22 with the end screen. I got some drone footage and whatnot at the end. About, 30 seconds of an ending there. And so it's a little bit over 22 minutes. So not too terribly long, not like it's an hour or anything, but 22 minutes. But it's 2 Airbnb tours. So our Airbnb in Cancun, and then we're in Puerto Morelos. So the first Airbnb is when we arrived in Cancun with the swimming pool and everything. And then this place wasn't ready when we got here, so we had to rent another Airbnb, but we stayed in this gated community. So we got an Airbnb in this gated community here, just over that way. So we're in the same area using the same pool. So Friday's video, 2 Airbnb tours, and then the short drive from Cancun to Puerto Morelos. I kind of videotaped a little bit of the drive coming here. And then I showed you the other Airbnb here that we stayed at when we got here while we waited for this place to be available. So, and that's it. And then we will, so probably Wednesday, if everything goes as planned, Monday will be the budget video, and maybe I'll drop that property video of this place here when we actually did the rental tour, because I still have some more rental videos to drop as well. Because I was out with Mandy, like we looked at some places over in Playa del Carmen, and then we looked at a couple places around here in this area in Puerto Morelos. This was the first place we looked at here in Puerto Morelos. And then we went and looked at a couple more. And then after we went and saw some places in Playa del Carmen. And then we just kept coming back to this one because we really liked it. We liked the pool. We liked that it was a standalone house with its own driveway, parking, the cars right out front, had a little backyard, had a wash machine, AC in every room, hot water with water pressure, solar panels. We're paying 13,500 pesos for this place. So little inside information, you can do the math on that. I'm not going to do it for you because I'm busy. When I upload the video, I'll put it all up there for you. But it's 13,500 pesos we're paying for this place a month. And we pay power and water, obviously. But the power has been nothing. The bill was zero because we have solar. No joke. We got our bill for 2 months. It was $0. I shit you not. It was $0. So no power bill, basically. So that's awesome. Internet's included here. And we have fiber optic internet. It's pretty fast, so not bad. I can upload a video, and like the upload speed is really fast with fiber optics. So like in a matter of 3-4 minutes, I can upload a 20-minute video. So which is great. And yeah, we are in Puerto Morelos, and I'm glad we picked here. Actually, it's quieter here. I mean, I would have got a lot more. Well, I won't say a lot more, but I would have got. Cancun's busy nightlife. Playa del Carmen's busy. You know, pupa, party scene, right? Here's quiet, laid back, which I'm happy with. For us, that's what we like, especially with the bikes, right? We like biking around, so we do like the smaller towns better. So yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks for hopping on. I really appreciate it. Keith, hope you're still here. Chris got really quiet, probably eating his hamburger helper. And maybe Keith went to bed. I don't know. Maybe he's taking a nap now. Yeah, thanks for hopping on, guys. I really appreciate it. There's a drum roll for you one more time. Thanks again for hopping on. We even got a gong on here. Oh, heartbeat, and we have an applause. Thank you. Come again. That applause is for you guys, not for me. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. There's a couple little sound effects. It's got music and dance pop, a couple other little things. It's got a few other things. This is just a free version. That's why we have the watermark up there, which is okay, whatever. I don't mind using this, though. I don't mind this at all. This is a good little chat program, better than just using my phone. So sometimes it has some glitches, but whatever. Overall, it's pretty good. And I'm not paying for it. I pay for enough crap already. Like I'm paying for freaking music. I'm paying for an editing program. I'm paying for Canva. I pay for enough shit already. And YouTube's not paying me nothing. So I'm not paying for another thing. That's it. I'm done paying. Yeah, well, it is over here because we're on the colonial side, right? Or Colonia, if you want to say the Spanish word. We're on the Colonia side. We're not on the beach side. We're about 15 minutes from the beach. So, but yeah, it's definitely, there's a lot of gringos here. There's a lot of snowbirds here on this side as well. And there's a lot of snowbirds here in this area where we live. Most of them are snowbirds, though, but there's some that do live here full time. Absolutely. But the majority of them are snowbirds. So they'll all be leaving. Thank God. Get the hell out. And I'll go quiet again. So the pool's been busy during aqua size. Well, it was quiet. It's been quiet. But now the cold weather has moved in here. And now all the snowbirds have arrived. They brought the cold weather from Canada with them. Yeah, the food. I can't wait for you to come here, Chris, and come hang out, man. You and your beautiful wife. Again, thanks again for being my friend, and congratulations on your new job. Christopher just started a new job there. He's settling into semi-retirement like I was before I moved to Mexico. So he's just working part-time. He's got a new job there. Shout out to Christopher and his new job. Hallelujah. That's what I said all the time when I was biking in Oaxaca with the boys. They know me as the Hallelujah guy because I'd be like, Hallelujah, I made it to the top of the hill and I didn't die. Hallelujah, I didn't fall on my head and crack my skull open. Yeah, that was a big thing. They would tease me about that. They'd be like, oh, he's the Hallelujah guy. I would say Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Praise Jesus, I made it to the top of this mountain without having a heart attack. And I'd always say, are we there yet? When do we eat tacos? I'm hungry. How much further do we have to go, Manuel? Manuel, are we there? Or Jesus? Jesus, are we there? How many more miles till we get to the taco place? Are we going to eat? When are we eating? How much further do we have to go? How many more hills do we have to climb before we get there? And we start going down into the valley. So as soon as we go up and then we go down, I'm like, okay, we got to be going for tacos. But sometimes, no, we go down. It's like, no, we're going back up again. Shit. I want to get some food in me. A lot of times I wouldn't eat breakfast and I'd leave early in the morning at like 7 o'clock and go down there, and 7:30 we'd head out from the Zocalo. And yeah, I'd be freaking starving. Sometimes I'd eat a couple hard-boiled eggs, not always, but and then the days that I didn't, I regretted it. So okay, I better have at least 2 hard-boiled eggs before I leave, and then obviously my water and coffee. So I'd have that, and then yeah, I'd be like climbing these mountains, biking. I'd be like, oh my god, because I didn't always have the e-bike. The only time I had the e-bike when I in Oaxaca was on Tuesdays when I was with Larry, or on Fridays. Sometimes, not always. But Sundays, I was always on my bike, my regular heavy mountain bike. And it wasn't even a good mountain bike, the cheap Walmart mountain bike that was heavy with a steel frame, not a light frame mountain bike like some of those guys had some pretty nice bikes. So it was a little more work for me to make it up some of those hills. So it was a lot of fun, though. I had such great time there. I don't know if you can tell, but I really miss it. I really miss those bike rides. I miss those guys. I miss my friends there, and I miss those bike rides. It was an amazing adventure there. I thought I had amazing adventures in Yucatan when I lived there, because I mean, we made so many friends in the Yucatan. So many friends, and I never thought that we could outdo that. But we come pretty close in Oaxaca, I'll tell you that. It was pretty memorable. Veracruz was memorable too, but I didn't make as many friends in Veracruz. I had a great time in Veracruz, though. Like, and I really loved Veracruz, Jalapa, but I didn't make a lot of friends. I made some gringo friends, but I didn't connect with a lot of locals there, unfortunately, where like I did in the Yucatan and I did in Oaxaca. So Veracruz was a little tougher. I did meet some nice locals there for sure, don't get me wrong, but I didn't have as many connections as I did in the Yucatan and in Oaxaca City, and in Huatulco. I made some good connections there in Huatulco. My dear friend Oscar and his lovely girlfriend Catalina. So yeah, good memories anyway. Very good memories. So time to settle down, though. We'll make some connections here. We'll be here for a while. So like I said, we did sign a year lease here, so you know, I'm due for a good taco. They got a good birria place here, Christopher. So when you come, we'll go check out the birria here. Really good. And the monkeys live over there too, so you get to see the monkeys here, which is kind of cool. We didn't see no monkeys in Oaxaca anywhere, Huatulco. But here they have the spider monkeys that are all over. So kind of cool. They live here, even in the gated community where we are, but not that birria place. Or it's common to see spider monkeys here. Very, very common. So people are feeding them too, so they're coming around, right? So I appreciate you guys hopping on, man. I've already been rambling for 45 minutes, so I only like to keep my lives about an hour, so we'll go another 15 minutes and we'll shut her down. But yeah, reach out anytime, man. We're an open book here. We don't hide nothing, so we don't charge nothing. If anybody has any questions, I'm not going to ask you to bring me any drugs or anything from Canada or nothing like that. I won't say who, but some YouTuber asked somebody to bring them some marijuana. I won't say who. But yeah, we don't ask for nothing here, man. Just your love and support. That's it. We don't. I got nothing. Got nothing. But we're an open book now. So like, we've been here for 4 years. We do have a little bit of knowledge. We're driving around, right? We've been all over, not all over, but we've been to quite a few areas here in Mexico. You know, we've traveled around quite a bit. You know, so it's yeah. I think we know a little bit anyway that we can talk about Mexico, some areas. The areas that we've been in anyway, can't speak for areas I've never been, only the areas we've been. I got to do one of those map collages or whatever to put down, make a map of all the places that we visited, not only lived, but visited, because we visited a lot of places. Like we've lived in a few places, but we've visited so many places. When you take all the places that we visited, even just day trips, I can't even fathom how many places we've gone to. Like it's been so many, especially in the Yucatan and well, even in Veracruz. Like I went all over, driving around to different towns and lots of places, and in Oaxaca, quite a few places, like just so many. And here we haven't even been all over the Yucatan Peninsula. I mean, there's places here that we haven't been to, and places we haven't gone to for years. Like I haven't been down to Acamel for years, and to that area, and to Tulum. I haven't been there for years. I've been there, but it's been years since I've been to Acamel, Tulum. So we got to get down there and see what it's all about. I'm hearing a lot of bad things about Tulum, about they put up a big wall, a big fence, and you can't access the beach, and they're charging you money just to go to the beach. And there's a big bloop about that because the locals, all the beaches are supposed to be public. So they're trying to stop people from going to the beach, the resorts, and charging people money. And yeah, sometimes that happens here. Like people will go somewhere and they'll just, set up camp, and they'll be like, hey, you want to pass? You got to pay. And it's not, they're just nobody. They're Joe Blow. Just Joe Blow. Like even they'll do that at the bathroom sometimes. They'll take over a bathroom and supposed to be a public bathroom, but they're cleaning it and whatnot. But no, they'll just set up camp there and be like, no, it's 5 pesos to use the bathroom, right? So then you pay them 5 pesos, but really they're not supposed to be there. But they are, but they're cleaning it and everything else. Like they're maintaining it. But my friend told me that. I didn't know that was a thing with the bathrooms. Like, oh no, yeah, that happens. Sometimes they'll just go and they'll all of a sudden they figure they own the bathroom. And nobody says anything because they're cleaning it, right? So, and then they're charging you 5 pesos. But a lot of times you do have to pay to use. It's five pesos to pee, right? Sometimes it's more. Sometimes it's 6. So that's the standard thing is 5 pesos to pee. 5 to pee, man. So, anyway, I haven't been over there, so I don't know. I can't speak for it. So we have to go over there and check that area out and see what's going on over there. But that's going to be a while. Like I said, we're just going to hang out here for a while and enjoy life and take it easy. Both Jennifer and I are working now. So, Jennifer's still trying to pick up some clients here. So, we're both keeping busy. So, and then with trying to live a healthy lifestyle, trying to be active. Mind you, I haven't really done too much last few days because the weather's been crap. And I want to get out on my bike today, but with cloudy, rainy weather, don't really want to go to my e-bike in this weather. So, yeah, just did our pool exercises today. That was it. And then sat at home, and that was about it. Jennifer went to the Bible study this evening at 6 o'clock. She gave a couple people a ride. So she was going to ride the bike, but it started raining just after supper. So we had a good supper tonight. Yesterday, I just had my eggs. I'm only eating one meal a day. So sometimes I do have popcorn and sometimes I do cheat, but for the most part, I'm doing pretty good. I'm down to 165 pounds. Last time I weighed myself in Playa del Carmen, so that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. I could lose another 5 more. But we had tuna steaks today, and then rice, just plain rice. A little bit of chicken base in the rice, give a little bit of flavor. I didn't put any soy sauce in my rice today. Just had the chicken base and then some broccoli. That was it. So tuna steak and broccoli and some rice with some chicken broth in it. So it was good. Good. Nothing too fancy. Quick, easy meal. So we do cook at home quite a bit. So we're cooking at home lots. So, hey, Tracy, welcome. We're 30 minutes away. So, yeah, that's another thing I like about living here in this area. We're 30 minutes from Playa del Carmen and 30 minutes from Cancun. Really, to get into, it's closer to 25 minutes if the highway is good. So, yeah, it's not far at all. Like 30 minutes in one way and 30 minutes the other way, and you're in a nice. It's nice here too, but you're in a different area, so which is kind of nice. Welcome, Tracy. Thanks for hopping on. We're just shooting the poop here in the Caribbean, as I used to call my live streams, but now it's just whatever. Live in the Caribbean, whatever you want to call it. Rambling with a Gringo. Maybe I'll change it to Rambling with a Gringo. I don't know. So, any questions, comments? Speak now. Don't be shy. I don't like to keep my live streams too terribly long. But if things are yakking and rocking and rolling, we'll keep her longer. But if it's the chat is dead, then we'll shut her down in 1 hour or so. But if people have lots to say, we'll keep going. I don't know. I got lots to say all the time. So I don't know why I didn't drink very much water yesterday. And I even thought that while I was sitting there. I'm like, I don't think I've had a lot of water yesterday. And I was like, well, whatever. And I never did go get water. So today I'm drinking a lot of water. I didn't drink nothing else. The only thing I had was coffee all day. I had coffee. I had maybe I had 3 cups. Because lately, normally I only have 2 cups, but lately I've been having 3 because we got a new coffee pot and we've been making a little bit more coffee. So there's a little bit more extra coffee. So I've been having 3 cups lately. But a lot of times I never finish the last little bit of my coffee. So 2.5 cups, we'll say, because a lot of times I don't finish the bottom. It's cold and I dump it out and refill it or whatever. So yeah, Rambling with the Gringo, exactly. I'm really happy you guys decided to hop on. I really appreciate it. Someone commented on one of my videos today. He's been following us for a while. I think he's in Canada. He's in Eastern Canada. But he was saying, I can't believe you don't have thousands and 100,000 subscribers and followers. Your videos are really good. And I don't understand why you don't have so many followers. I said, you know what, man? I'm happy to have 5, 6 people watching my videos. I mean, sure, who wouldn't be happy having 1 million people watch your videos? But I'm also happy with 5 or 6 people, 100 people watching my videos. It is what it is. So I'm just very thankful and happy to be here. And happy you guys are here with me, and happy to be sharing our experiences here with whoever will watch our videos and whoever will listen to me ramble. Doesn't matter if it's 1 or 1,000. I'm happy to be here and happy that you're here with me, whether you're 1 or 100,000 or 1 million. I'm just happy to be here with you all, and I appreciate you all. I really do, and I honestly mean that. So I've made a lot of friends on this YouTube journey, people that I've met in person. Christopher is one of them. Nathan is another one, and maybe you'll be next if you stop by. We're not shy. So we've met a lot of people on this YouTube journey. We've made a lot of friends just through the YouTube channel itself. So it's been amazing. People that have reached out to us and emailed us and then started messaging us on WhatsApp and exchange phone numbers and stay in contact. And yeah, they have come and visited. They've came and stayed with us. So we've had a few people come and stay with us. Christopher's one of them. Nathan's another one. And then we've had people that we've met. They haven't stayed with us, but we've hung out with them and picked them up at the airport and showed them around, give them the gringo tour. Met some people in Huachuco like that. We gave them the gringo tour, and we're hanging around with them quite regularly while they were there, driving them around and showing them our hood and out for dinner and stuff like that. A few cold drinks once in a while, and go for ice cream. Well, who doesn't like a good ice cream cone once in a while, or a nice cold beer once in a while? So yeah, it's been good. I got to get some new glasses though. I thought I had like 5 or 6 pair, and I went through them yesterday, and I got like a bunch of broken pairs of glasses is what I got, and not too many good ones anymore. And I just bought a pair at the mall in Playa del Carmen the other day, and I don't know what the heck happened to them. I'm not going to grab them because they're over there. I'll touch the microphone, or the camera. These ones here, like, I don't know. I'm hard on. They're just. I don't know, man. They're just. I'm hard on glasses. They just break. So, and these ones here, I don't know. Well, I think I have a screw. I might be able to fix these ones. Yeah, I do have a screw. That's why I kept them. I'm going to try to fix these ones. I kind of like these ones. Yeah, I can fix these ones. So I don't know, man. So hard on glasses, and they're not cheap. Well, they're cheap, but they're not cheap here. Like, they don't have a dollar store here. And I have these ones where I've changed the arms out. Got 2 different arms. This arm's pretty wobbly here, so I don't know. That's my backup pair, and then this is another backup pair. The real flimsy pair here. These are pretty dirty too. But yeah, I got 2 backup pair. This pair here, I'm going to try to fix. And I got another pair in the bedroom. But yeah, I got a lot of broken glasses. I need some new ones. And I just found this pair when I was looking for my other ones, and I came across this pair, and I really like this pair. I had 3 of these at one time, and they've all broke. And I paid a little bit more money for them. But I just noticed on Temu you can get glasses, and you get like a 6 or an 8-pack. So I'm going to order those, I think, if Jennifer will allow me to. I'm going to get a 6 or an 8-pack. I'm going to buy two different packets. So I'll have like 12 glasses. Oh, you're a great guest, Christopher. You're a great guest. A great guest. Hey, yeah, the Jen said the best guest we've ever had.
Only one that I was sad when they left.
Yeah. She was sad when you left, she said, Christopher. I got the old back scratcher. Welcome, Magic Crate, another dear friend that we met in the Yucatan. Now, Magic Crate, he didn't stay with us, but he's stayed in contact with us. So, very dear friend, back in the USA now. We met him through Eddie Allen in the Yucatan. We had only been here for not even a year, I think, when we met. Mikhail. Yeah, you deserve the drum roll. Welcome. A drum roll for you. There you go. Yeah, I think we'd only been here for a year. Not even a year. Not even a year when we met Magic Crate. That's awesome. Thanks for hopping on, brother. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. So today was open mic down at the at the Gringo place there, and we went to the one of them, and we had fun. But it's just, I've heard all those old rock and roll songs so many times. I'm just so over it. I want to hear some Spanish music. So they're gonna have on Friday. So I was gonna talk about that before we end the live stream. So we'll tell you what we got coming up this week. So the next live stream will be on Sunday, guys. So I'm gonna keep doing them 2 times a week. If there's one or nobody or 50 people on here, I'll be here Sunday and one Wednesday if you want to hop on. Same time, every day, every Monday or Wednesday. Sorry, Sunday, Wednesday. Can't think straight. Every Sunday, Wednesday, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be here, whether you're here or not. So if you take a minute, hop on, say hi. Even if it's for a minute, I'd greatly appreciate it. If not, no worries. We'll talk to you later some other time, but I'll be here with or without you. I want to try to stay consistent, unless I'm sick or something happened, we're going away or whatever. And if for some reason I'm not going to do the live stream, I will post it in our community page. So if anybody ever even looks at those, I don't know, people do. I guess a few people do. I get 15 to 20 likes, so somebody's looking at it. But yeah, we'll try to be consistent. So just like our videos drop on Fridays and Mondays, and the live streams will be Sunday and Wednesday. So for now, anyway, if things change, I'll let you know. But I think we're going to stick to that, and then we'll still do the live on location sometimes too. I like doing those. The video quality seems to be pretty good down at the beach, so I'll do the vertical ones. I'm not going to do the horizontal ones no more. You can watch it on your phone is the best anyway. So for the vertical ones, I think most people are doing that anyway. And if not, it's a lot easier doing the vertical than the horizontal to live. So it just works out better, especially for my microphone. So I'm using my phone, right? And it's got a receiver that you attach. You're going to get double volume now. You attach to the bottom of your phone, right? So it hangs off the bottom of your phone like this, the receiver, to pick up the sound, and then you're wearing your clip here. This is actually the other microphone, but the receiver right now is hooked up to the computer, but it'll hook up to my phone, and then you talk, so it's just a lot easier doing the vertical with the phone. So yeah, so Friday we're gonna go to that. We're gonna go to that Mexican music on Friday. We're just gonna get an appetizer and have a couple of drinks. So that's for Friday. That's our plan Friday. I think we'll probably go like early evening. I think it starts at like 4. I'll have to look online when it starts. I think it starts at 4 or 5. We'll probably go early so we get a seat. I don't know how busy it is, but I know the Gringo night gets pretty packed down there on Wednesday. It was packed. That's another thing. There was a lot of people, like too many people for me. So we'll go on Friday. We'll see how it is. And then there's another bar. It's called the Diving Bar. And they also play Mexican music on Sunday. So we're going to try to get to that this Sunday. So Friday we'll go to the more gringo-y hangout place, but it is supposed to be Mexican music. And then Sunday we'll go to the other place, the Diving Bar. And it's on the beach, I do believe, or close to the beach anyway. So we'll go there. It's supposed to be Mexican music as well on Sunday. So we didn't go last week because we were dog sitting. So we're going to try to get out this Sunday to that. And the same, we're just going to have some appetizers, a couple cold drinks. So that's for Friday and Sunday. Saturday we'll likely go to the beach. I'm thinking go trip around. Hopefully, if the weather holds up and is what it says it is going to be, then yeah, we'll go down to the beach and have a beach day, see what the weather's like down there, the beach. And then Monday, we're going to go to a Spanish class. There's a lady here. She's married to a local guy, Trish, and what's her husband's name again? Diego. Trish and Diego. They have a YouTube channel too, but I guess they haven't made videos for a while. Now, she was actually on a video with Maddie Gold many years ago, and that's where Jen first seen her. But they do have their own YouTube channel here, but they're not making videos right now because they're busy working, making money. So she said that she hasn't made any videos for a while. She goes to the same church as us, so we met her in church. I haven't watched too much of her videos, but I know she does have a YouTube channel, and I did come across her videos couple times before because she's in this area. So anyway, her husband teaches Spanish down at the beach in one of the coffee shops, restaurants down there on Monday. So we're going to go down there and check that out. She's got her own Facebook page, Trish something. If I remember, I'll put it in the comments and you can check out her Facebook page. It's Trish something. I can't remember off the top of my head what it is, but they cater to expats and do offer different services, a bunch of services for the gringos here. So tourists and then the snowbirds and whatnot. So anyway, her husband teaches Spanish down there. He's from Mexico City, I believe. Now, when we were at the church, I met him, and he had his camera all set up, one of those 360 cameras. I was like, oh, cool. And I didn't know who he was at first. And then same when I met her, I didn't put 2 and 2 together who they were until after. And I was like, oh, that was Trish, the lady that has a YouTube channel. I was like, oh, okay. And I've only seen her a couple of her videos. And then I do remember that video from a long time ago where she was being interviewed by Maddie Gold after Maddie Gold left Tangerine Travels. She interviewed Trish. So really nice lady anyway, and he seems really nice. Seemed like super nice people, very friendly, very authentic, bubbly. Yeah, then they go to the same church as us, so we're gonna go down Wednesday, and I don't know if she's gonna be there. She'll probably be busy working, but Diego will be there teaching Spanish. So maybe we'll shoot a video while we're down there. What do you think of that? What do you think? Give me a thumbs up if you think I should do a video down there. If I get 5 thumbs up, 6 thumbs, no, let's go all out. If this live stream gets 10 thumbs up, I'll go down and we'll make a video with Diego for the Spanish class. At least get him on camera for a couple of minutes, so I'm sure he'll have no problem. He seems like a pretty decent character, so we'll go down there. If I get 10 thumbs up, we'll go down there. Hey, Bob. Welcome, Bob from Ontario. Appreciate you hopping on. Really appreciate it. Bob and Sharon. They deserve a drum roll too. So I was going to say thumb roll. Give me a thumbs up with the drum roll. Oh, that's too funny. So we'll go down there.
Sorry, my bad.
Go down there and hang out with those guys. There we go. I found it right away. There you go. Another drum roll. Welcome. Thanks for hopping on. Really appreciate it. I'll go back to the comments here if I don't mess things up. Thanks, Chris. They had 10 likes on this video by Sunday night. And when we go Monday, I'll make a video of our Spanish. At least I won't shoot the whole thing, but we'll get a video while we're down there. So it's on the beach side in Puerto Morelos, not Puerto Morales. Puerto Morelos with an O.
Puerto Morelos.
Yeah, Puerto Morelos. So, all right, my friend. Thanks again for hopping on. I really appreciate it. But any more comments or questions? Bob, you got anything to say? Jennifer's going to hop on and say hi. Appreciate you guys being here.
Hop on and say bye.
Hopped on to say goodbye.
Are you signing off?
Yeah, I've been rambling on here for an hour and 10 minutes, so we're going to call her a night and I don't know. Maybe eat some popcorn. Maybe we'll watch TV. I don't know what we're going to watch, so we'll see. I haven't watched TV in a long time, actually. I can't remember.
Probably a new Tulsa King.
Oh, a new Tulsa King. Well, there you go. We'll go check out. Oh, awesome. I'll enjoy Huachuco. Huachuco is beautiful. No sarcasm there.
Say hi to Ed and Lana.
Yeah, say hi to our friends Ed and Lana while you're there. You'll probably see them down at the beach. You could ask, "Are you Ed and Lana? Do you guys know two gringos?" They're in one of our videos. You can go check it out. The airport video. We interviewed them driving to the airport. So we hung out with them for a while. Couple of crazy Americans, man. Good people. We had a great time hanging around with them. We celebrated Ed's 60th birthday with them. It was nice. So we enjoyed our time that we spent with them. They're there now. They moved. They were holidaying when we met them. Well, they met us through our channel. They started following us and they reached out to us, and we went and met them. And then we drove them to the airport, and then they moved back. They were coming to scope the area out. They were going to move here to this area, but they didn't like the seaweed, so they opted out not to move here. So they were looking for a place to live, and they really wanted to come here, but because of the sargassum, they changed their mind and they chose Huachuco, and then they couldn't pick a better spot. So they're over there now. They live there full time. They moved there with their little fur babies from the USA. Sold everything they owned, and they packed up a van and they paid a driver to drive them with all their stuff because they had their pets. They brought their pets, had a cat and a dog, so they didn't want to fly with their pets. So They love their pets so much they paid someone to drive them. They didn't have a lot of stuff, but they brought a few things. Mostly they took. The only reason they did the van thing is because of the pets. They didn't hire a van so they could haul a bunch of stuff down there. They didn't have a lot of stuff really. So, but they hired a company to drive them down, and yeah, they drove from the USA down to Huachuco, and they live there full time now. They sold everything they own. Ed even sold his Harley. He had a nice Harley. He's a little heartbroken over that, but yeah, sold everything he owned, and they live there now. So I encourage you to go check out that video in Huachuco, the airport video. Got a couple of videos from the airport, but it's one where we interviewed them. And Christopher's in some videos there too. If you want to see Christopher, you can go check out some Huachuco videos with Christopher. So that's it, my friends. God bless everybody out there. Peace on earth. Be kind to one another as always. Thanks, Bob and Sharon. Lynn, my brother, Chris, thank you so much. Everybody else that's hopped on, I really appreciate it. Keith, Tracy, thank you again so much.
You've already got
Gary, thank you. You guys are all blue there. I don't know why everybody's all blue now, so that's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Magic Crate, thank you again, everybody. Thank you. God bless you all. And we are going to go relax and maybe see if there's a new Tulsa King on. Adios. That's the way to go. See you guys on Sunday. Hopefully you're around. If not, we'll catch you on the next one. And new video drops Friday, so maybe we'll see you there. Have a good night, guys. Stay warm.